Hello, everybody, and welcome to something different. Hey, how's it going? It's me, BlueFluffyDuck, or Jess, that might be the one. Welcome. Your girl feels weird. I don't do these that often, if at all. I did try and do something like this, during the summer, like the beginning of the summer, kind of like when after my exams, kind of time. I tried to sit down and do a video like this, and basically what I was trying to do didn't work out, so I'm going to try to do something different, and hopefully that'll work out fine. Yay, smiley face. In reality, this is an update video, because there's a lot of things that have happened in my life, and that are happening, and will be happening. Ghosts happening. Ghosts are everywhere. Yeah, so there's some stuff that's been going on, and I want to, first of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. My hair's red. I'm aware of that. When I bought it in the store, I swear it was a dark ginger. We were sticking with ginger, we were sticking with normal colours. I swear it was dark ginger. And then it wasn't. It wasn't. Put it out the store, it was like a burgundy, like a dark burgundy. It looked beautiful. Put my head, red. Oh god, I hate you guys. Red. Don't know where it came from, but it's red, so I'm like, okay. And actually I kind of like it. And it's wet at the moment, which is why it looks a bit strange. But it's red hair, so yay. It's red hair. We're rolling with it. So that's the big elephant in the room. I'm gonna basically do my makeup, if you're wondering. I'm gonna do my makeup. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way to put my hair up without looking like a potato, although Potato Jess is something that I have to deal with on a regular basis. Oh, first world problems of being a potato when you put your hair up and down your makeup on. Anyway, it's a very vulnerable thing for me to do, because I don't really show my face without makeup ever. Like my close friends know what I look like without makeup on, and my family know, obviously, because I don't wear makeup to bed like a nonce. And then there's one guy that knows what I look like without makeup on, and aren't we attractive with that pointy head shape? It's cool. We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Okay, it's fine. If I keep saying we're rolling with it enough, I'll surely talk myself into actually thinking that I look fine. I think that's lies, frankly, but, you know, it's fine. Just panicking that I'm still recording. Cool, still recording, probably. I don't know, I haven't got glasses anymore. But, so, where should I begin? So, I want to apologise first things first for my... I'm going to swear in this, so if you're young and you don't like swears, sorry, this is not the video for you. Go watch Minecraft or Sims 4 started the new Realm of Magic pack the other day, so go check it out if you haven't already. So, August was a bit of a shit show for me. To put it lightly, August was a bit of a shit show because things happened. Okay, so let me take it back a bit. Okay, I'm going to try and also not use names apart from, like, friends that I can be like, I said your name in my video, tee-hee-hee. So, you know, for that reason, it'll be fine. But, so, at the end of July, my good friend and friend of the channel, Annie, came down. She came down from where she's living for a little holiday, come visit her mum, and to visit me and our good friend Devon, because we are the three amigos through and through. Adoy. So, she came down and she was saying, I'm sure she won't mind me saying this, if she does I'll take it out, but she was telling us that she's been on Bumble. So if you don't know what Bumble is, I feel like a lot of you guys behind the screen like, oh no Jess, oh no, oh no, spit so much out, no. So yeah, she was telling us about Bumble, and I was like, oh, okay. That actually sounds like something that I could possibly do, because I'm really awkward and don't know how to talk to people in real life. I mean, you're a camera and a microphone combined together. Microphone, camera, best boys and girls and everybody and friends. Anyway, so I was like, oh, that's something I could do. And she was saying how, like, you could pick, like, relationship and, like, oh shit, that's not where my eyebrows at all. Oh well, magic of concealer. So I was like, oh, okay, dope. I want to try that. So Annie stayed round mine the day after, and Devon came round for the day. And so I was like, oh, so I basically started by saying, so I downloaded Bumble, and they were like, oh, let's create your account. And I was like, okay, cool, because I was, you know, awkward and stuff. And it took me a while to start talking to people, right? And on Bumble, you can, like, fill out your profile and whatnot, say what you're looking for, that kind of jazz. Obviously, I'm straight, so I was like, I'm looking for boyos. who want a relationship because, you know, if it's new to you, up until recently, hadn't even had my first kiss. So, you know. And I'm 21 now. I'm 21. Hello, I'm 21. Actually, at the time I was 20. So I was like, you know, I'm 20, hadn't had my first kiss, haven't had any kind of relationship, you know, let alone, like, I haven't had a boyfriend, let alone a relationship, that kind of thing. I was like, ugh. So I was like, try it. I was like, well, whatever. I'm more technologically inclined anyway. So if it's on my phone, I'm more inclined to do it anyway. So I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. So we filled out my Bumble profile, and I think my sort of thing that I had written down as, like, the thing that you can put to, like, sell your stuff was, like, I'm 5'1", so it doesn't matter how tall you are, you'll still be taller than me. So, you know, and I did, like, you can put different things on your profile about, like, sort of give the people that are looking at you kind of inkling of the way you think, and kind of, I don't know, just like the insights, right? So there's one that's called 2 Truths and a Lie. So I did that one, and my truths were, I love video games, and I have a YouTube channel where I play video games, I think, it's something along those lines. And then my lie was that I voiced a character in a video game, because, you know, your girl can dream. So, you know, I did that, and, you know, I got quite a fair few matches, actually, which was a hell of a confidence booster. Let me tell you that was certainly was a confidence boost. Can you tell I'm awkward because I'm doing a weird accent, or, like, weird voice? I'll try and speak more normally. Even, I know normally is a word, but when I said it then, it just sounded like not a word. And I was like, yeah, August is a shit show. This is a shit show. This is an actual shit show. Anyway, so I was, you know, I started doing that, and, you know, with gentle encouragement, and by gentle encouragement, they were like, just answer them, just talk to the boys. And I was like, okay, I will. Okay, guys. So I started talking to guys. There was a couple of guys at the beginning who I talked to, for a decent while, I would say, and then just kind of ghosted me. You'll find out that that's a running theme with me, is that I get ghosted quite a bit. I don't know if it's because I come across too strong, or then they actually figure out I have a YouTube channel, they see it, and they're like, oh god, she's insane. So, which is not true. I'm only like this, I would say 70%, maybe 71.2% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's occasional, right? Like, it's not all the time, not like, most of the time. But, like, you know, I have my moments, right? I have my moments, like anybody. I don't know what that was about, but, you know, hey-ho. There was this other guy who we kind of talked about meeting up, and then he got cold feet and was like, I don't want to, not really in the place to have a relationship right now. And he was like, is it okay if we just don't do this and stop talking? I was like, that's fine. Because, you know, nice, polite, didn't ghost me. He's the only guy that hasn't ghosted me. So, you know, if you're ever watching this, Nate, you did me a solid. Because I was able to just go, okay, that's done now, and, like, draw a line under that. So anyway, that was the end of, like, July, right? And I was, like, kind of, like, sort of flittering around on Bumble, going, like, oh, swiping right on people, sort of going, yeah, you kind of look cute enough, and, like, your profile's filled out enough for me to go, yeah, you seem like a normal person, an actual real-life person, right? So I was like, oh, that's fine. And then, unbeknownst to me, at the time, I swiped right on this guy, right? And this guy, I'm not going to mention any names because that's rude, and I'm not going to get into too much detail, so if you are watching this guy, you know who you are, for starters. If you are watching this, don't worry, I'm not going to say any names, don't worry. So, it's a guy that kind of, I haven't been friends with him, but he's been in the same classes as me since we were like, 12, 11, that kind of age. We went to the same high school. So, you know, I knew of him, and he said that he knew of me as well. I didn't know that I had swiped right on him to begin with, and I had stopped using Bumble basically at this point, so I was like, whatever, I'm, you know, close to going back to college now, and got to focus, I've gone to pay up my GCSE results, which, by the way, we'll get into that, don't worry. So, you know, I was like, okay, you know, it's whatever. And then I get a friend request from this guy, and I was like, that's weird, I don't think I've ever spoken to him, that's strange. But I was like, you know, shit happens. Also, he didn't have a profile picture on Facebook, and I was like, are you a bot or are you a real person? Don't really know. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna add him anyway, because he did have some pictures, and it was the guy that I was thinking of. I was like, okay, that's him, so yeah, sure. He messaged me, like, instantly, I would say, and I was like, he was like, oh, you have a YouTube channel and play video games, that's really cool. And I was like, so long time no speak. and you know, we were talking for a while, and then, I say for a while, I think we were talking for a couple of days, and then I was like, he was talking about, like, yeah, we should meet up and play video games. I was like, well, before we meet up, we should probably go for drinks, you know. You know, your girl was trying to get all flirty, but, you know, Also, I'm really awkward and don't know how to deal with life as a human person, adult, because I'm actually an alien. Anyway, I'm just like really awkward. So we went on a few dates, right? And this was in August now. Beginning of August, like August 8th, I think, or 9th, something like that. We went on a date for drinks at Spoons, which if you're not British, it's like a well-established like chain of pubs that's like cheap but semi-cheerful kind of ambience, right? So we went for drinks, and it was good. It was great. And then we met up. We actually met up for my birthday, and we went to the cinema. That was pretty fun, not gonna lie. And then I eventually went around his house, and I played Resident Evil Revelations on his PlayStation something. I don't know if it was 3 or 4 at the time. I think it was the PlayStation 3. I just poked myself in the eye. Ow. Ow, why? And I went around his house, and it was nice. Like, well, I'm just going to say this out now, just in case he is watching, and for anybody else at home who's worried. It was nice. I had a really nice time with him, all the times that we spent together, right? So, I'm just going to fast forward a bit, and basically, he's my first kiss. So, yeah, he's my first kiss. These eyebrows look ridiculous, but we're going to go with it, because of reasons. I can't see. We'll go with that. So I was like, he's my first kiss and whatnot, and we were hanging out quite a bit and all that jazz. And you know, we went on a double date. He met my parents. It was getting kind of strange, but like I went into this, I guess, relationship is what you'd call it, knowing that it would probably end before or like the first week of September because he was going off to uni. So I wasn't expecting it to be a long thing anyway, unless he wanted to try long distance. But you know, it's really early on in the relationship to try that. So I wasn't expecting it to go anywhere, right? But there was just one day where, like I said, since the day that he messaged me out of the blue, we'd been talking every day. And then he just, one day I was staying around my friend Tiff's house, and we said goodnight to each other, like me and this guy, we said goodnight to each other on Facebook, we're like goodnight, and we were going to meet up the day after, or we were planning to meet up the day after. I didn't really plan anything set in stone, but we were like, yeah, sure, why not? And I woke up in the morning, I was like, hey, are you ready to meet? And then, are you willing to meet up today? No reply. And I sort of waited until about 11, because my friend Tiff, she had work, so I was like, okay, I'll message him around that time. If not, I can like hang out at her place and have a drink. So, I was waiting around, and still nothing. Still nothing. So, yeah, so I was kind of just, I was like, okay, because he'd basically quit work the day before, and I was like, oh, he's probably just sleeping in, because he'd done that before, and I was like, okay, that's fine, and he just messaged me later saying, like, sorry, and whatnot, so that's fine. But, it gets to, like, later in the day, and I message him again saying, like, yo, are you actually alive? Because, hello? Because, hello, what the fuck? Still no reply. So I was like, okay, these eyebrows are slightly lopsided, this one is slightly higher, but we're going to roll with it because I'm too lazy to actually fix it and actually care. But anyway, so I was like, messaging him. No replies. And this was about the time Life is Strange 2, the most recent episode came out, episode 4, I think. That's about the time it came out, right? So I was like, okay, I'll edit stuff and whatnot. And it got to like sort of basically midnight and I still hadn't heard anything. And I was at home at this point. I was like, cool. I was like, oh, cool. Not gonna lie, I was really upset, but what can you do? And I'm getting to a point, by the way, I'm not just like, being a bleeding heart, I am getting to a point. And so I was like really sad, and I messaged my friend, and she tried to message him. She was like at work, I think, and she was like, okay, I'll try and message him, just in case it was like my phone or whatever. Because, when shit like that happens, you always think, oh, it's my fault, or something is wrong on my end, or at least I did. It's like, oh, it must be me, or something I've done, I don't know. I was sort of, waiting around for any reply, anything, and he still hadn't read the messages either. So that was super cool, something that I had to deal with. So I went to bed, like, really sad. And, fuck's sake, I'm listening to music, so it's not super awkward, because usually I'm recording something, so it's not as awkward as background music. So, I was fucking breakfast at Tiffany's. Fuck me. Right, anyway. So, I was like, you know, waiting around for a reply. Nothing. You know, nothing at all. I Snapchatted him. Nothing. And I was just like, right, okay, so that's super cool. We've been hanging out for like 3 weeks. We've been talking every day, and then you just suddenly ghost me out of nowhere. That's super dope. I love that for me. And it's one of those things where now I'm just like, it's whatever, because he's not even where I live anymore, so it's like whatever. But at the time, obviously, I was like really sad because, like I said, it probably didn't mean what our thing was. It probably didn't mean much to him, but it meant more to me because first kiss, first relationship, that kind of thing, right? But I know logically now that, you know, he may have been my first kiss, but he sure as shit ain't gonna be my last, you know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, that kind of happened, and my upload schedule got really slack around that time. And that is for one reason and one reason only. So, like I said, at that time, Life is Strange 2 came out. And when I recorded that, well, when I recorded the most of it, I was still in a relationship with him, and we were talking on the daily, and it was nice, right? But when it came around to editing those, we'd stopped talking. He'd ghosted me. You guys won't know, but I mentioned stuff in there that was like, it kind of alluded to him. Like, I knew it was about this person. It was really hard for me at the time to watch that back and see how happy I was compared to how sad I was now, or then. Because, like, I'm fine now. I'm at college. I'm, like, really excited about college. So anyway. So, you know, it's one of those things where obviously shit happens, and I didn't want it to get in the way of my YouTube, but it did. When I was going out with him, I still kept a pretty decent upload schedule. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing. Just banging red on my eyes. We're rolling with it, I think. I'm just going to take a lighter red now. Yeah, so it took me a while. And there's one episode in particular, I think it's either the last episode or the second to last episode. It might be the second to last episode. Where something's mentioned in it, and when I was editing it, I was like, ugh, and I had to, like, walk away. I literally had to, like, just leave it and walk away. And I think I went around my friends, and I came back the next day and edited it. This looks awful. I'm good at makeup. So I was like, okay, do you know what? Fuck it. Like, fuck it. Whatever. So I, you know, you guys have been really good about still watching stuff, still staying subscribed. So I was like, you know what? I can afford to have a couple of days off, and then a couple of days off turned up to, like, more than a couple. And my upload schedule, if you look at it, it got pretty sporadic towards the kind of, like, end of August. And that is because, one, I was dealing with this issue with the guy and my feelings and emotions and being sad. And then I also had to deal with college at the same time, because basically the time where he kind of stopped talking to me, it was kind of like the week before I started college properly. So I've just had my first week of college, by the way. Very exciting. I'll get to that in a minute. But to sum up the guy stuff, because I'm kind of bored about talking about it now. If you're watching, my dude, you know who you are. Couple of things. Had fun in August, so thanks for that. And don't ghost girls. It sucks. Even though you might think it's a good idea or it's the easy option, it fucking sucks. Just do one message saying, like, I'm done with you. It's be much easier to, like, draw a line under that. And thirdly, I swear to God, if you delete my Resident Evil Revelations save, I'm punch you in the face next time I see you. And that's just saying. So, you know, but, you know, I hope uni goes well for you. If you're watching, I hope uni goes well for you. Anyway, so, but what I'm trying to say is, I apologise for the shitty upload schedule. I was dealing with shit, basically. Like, don't get me wrong, had a lot of fun this August. Like, a lot of fun. I had my first relationship, I guess. And I also may have got drunk for the first time. That's what I'm saying. Maybe kids, if you're watching, maybe duck out right now. Maybe duck out, because, like, I'm about to talk about drunk stories. But I got drunk at... I'm not going to go into too much detail about the getting drunk, because it's probably not the right place at all time. But I got drunk at somebody's wake. You know, the stuff that happens after funerals. I got drunk at somebody's wake, and it wasn't even somebody that I knew. I'm a mess of a human being, it's fine. So, you know, your girl got drunk. And... oh, God, it was a mess, and... I was okay to begin with, and then, luckily my friend was like, Jess, I'm not putting you on the bus, you're staying at mine today. I was like, okay, I'll stay at yours. And I was just like having I was having lanigans at this wake, and I felt so bad. I was like, please apologise to the day after, I was like, please apologise to the person who, like, whose wake, like, not whose wake it was, because that person's dead, but the person who was running that wake, please apologise to them on my behalf, because I usually am not this much of a mess, but, like, I was at the time, because that was, like, 3 days after Boyo had stopped talking to me. I got drunk for the first time, had my first kiss, had my first relationship, I was gonna say had my first ghosting, but let's be honest, I've been ghosted a lot. So, you know, like I said, I'm not sure if people just realise I think maybe people think I'm quieter than I am. And then they're like, ooh! And they see that and they're like, ooh! And they're just like, oh no. Oh god, she's one of those people. Oh no, you know? And they just kind of like freak out. Which is fair. But like I said, I can kind of have conversations like this, fine. I can also sit in silence, fine. I can cuddle, fine. I don't make loud noises all the time. I just do it every now and again, because it's fun. And who doesn't like fun? Yay. So, I just realised I've done one eye and haven't done the other eye. And we're gonna go with this eye looks okay from afar. And that's where you guys are, so that's fine. I swear to God, if editing Jess zooms in now, I'll punch her in the face. My upload schedule got messed up because I was dealing with my own emotions, and I was basically, I guess, wallowing in self-pity, and it's really hard to do something as energetic as YouTube, and be, like, happy and hyper on YouTube when you're just not happy or hyper, you know? You're just in a bad place, trying to figure out your emotions, trying to get in the right frame of mind to go, oh shit, I'm going to college in a couple of weeks, yay. And you're sort of like, you know, do I, you know, what do I do? What do I do with my life now? Because, you know, I don't know if it's like everybody, but for me, having something like that happen, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to go past sort of the beginning of September, but it just ended so badly, considering what I would say was a really good time while we were hanging out, but, you know, that's whatever, maybe he didn't feel the same. Like I said, dealt with that, and my upload schedule kind of got a little bit better, and then I started doing college stuff. So I had induction and enrollment. Oh! I passed my GCSEs. Yay! I passed my GCSEs. I got a 5, which is about a CB in English. And then I got a 4 in maths, which is a C. Solid C. So I passed both my English and maths GCSEs in... I did it. Which, that's my first time ever taking my English maths GCSEs, so like... Woo! Very excited. I sound like R2-D2 then. I'll take it. Like, so I'm listening to music, it's like, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Anyway. God, I'm having too much fun. I don't know, I've missed recording. Don't get me wrong, I really have. Like, I did it the other day for the Realm of Magic stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I missed being, like, energetic, happy Jess. And honestly, actually, college has, like, really helped kind of get my mind out of being sad all the time. And talking to friends. Like, I've had really good friends. I've had, like, really good conversations with my friends. So, you know, if you guys are watching this, which I'm gonna share out my Snapchat, so, you know, you better watch them, otherwise I'm punching in the face, guys, next time I see you. So, I want to thank Annie, I want to thank Tiff, I want to thank Devon, I want to thank those 3 guys, because they've been amazing, while I was going through my shitty time. I don't know, it's not really shitty, it was just kind of like I think it was a first, wasn't it? It was a first of me getting really sad about, a thing. I don't know, a relationship. I feel weird calling it that, because I feel like it really was. It was like, we saw each other for less than a month, so it's like whatever. But, you know, at that time, I needed friends, and you were there, so you guys, solid. A+ on the front. A+? What was this? What was that? That's not an A, that's like I don't know, it's not even a C. Is it C? It's probably a C to you. Fucking whatever. All over the place, I told you, I'm a shit show at the moment, fine. So yeah, I started college, I did enrollment, which was fine, I did induction, which was fine as well, and I actually, saw someone who I used to go to high school with, again, ironically. She just did the course that I did last year, and she's going off to uni right now, and she's actually in uni right now, doing a nursing degree. So, you know, again, if you see this, congrats, I'm proud of you, you do you, boo, you got this, and, you know, I'm in a really good place now, mentally again, which is nice, because I was doing pretty well, and then obviously stuff happened, and then it was like, blah. Yeah, so I'm back up there, I'm getting there, you know? So yeah, and also, you know, I had my birthday in between that time as well, like I said, I turned from 20 to 21, and during that time, you know, I can say that when I turned 21, I had my first kiss after that, very soon after that, so, you know, your girl's done that at least, woo! It's one of those things that you get to a certain age, I sound like I'm 50, you get to a certain age, kids, at home, where you get to a certain age and you're just like, that's never going to happen, then I'm going to die alone with 50 cats making a YouTube channel where I Twitch stream all the time. Oh, we're going to talk about streaming in a minute as well. I had a lot of things going on. I did my first week at college, which, by the way, loving college, absolutely loving it. I'm doing English, So the course that I'm doing is Access to Higher Education, and I'm doing English on a Monday. I'm then doing Sociology on a Tuesday. I'm doing Psychology on a Wednesday. And then I'm doing Academic Study Skills, which is stuff for like uni. And then I'm doing, on a Thursday, and then also on a Friday, I am doing Gender Studies. So I'm doing a lot of like, I hate to put it unless like thinky ones. like really thinky ones, not like, you know, like, do you know what I'm trying to get at? I don't know if this makes any sense at all, but that's how I've been describing it to people. Yes, so I've been, you know, doing that this last week. I've literally had 1 week and I'm already like, oh, I love it. So I'm like really excited to get into this course, I'm not gonna lie, like super pumped, super excited. I'm way confident. Like I'm talking to people in class, like I'm talking to you guys. Whoopsies, I did hit you. I'm talking to you guys how I talk to people in class, and it's like really strange because like, I've been at my college now for 2 years. I did functional skills first year to get me in the headspace of like doing education again, for English math, and then I did my GCSEs English math last year, and this is my 3rd year at the college in a row, which is crazy considering I'm a high school dropout. You know, like I've been at college consistently for hopefully 3 years, and then I'll be going on to uni next year if everything goes according to plan. Fingers crossed. Please don't. Please. Fingers crossed for me, guys. It's one of those things where I'm pretty pumped. Pretty pumped about the course. Really excited because like apart from English, and even though it's like a higher level of English, I haven't really done any of these subjects before. I don't think I've done, like I said, apart from English, I haven't done these subjects before, so it's like really interesting for me. And like I said, making friends, making waves. People already know I'm like, oh, people know I'm the weirdo already, by the way, guys, as well. Because okay, in English, we had a thing, and it was like, oh, this person has a southern accent. Hello, welcome. So like, I've said some other things, and I may have done my foundation kind of, I've done this part of my face, so, you know, that's something, I guess. But there had to be a southern accent, and I happened to do an amazing southern accent. So in English, I managed to make friends by making them laugh, because I did an amazing southern accent. Thank you, Outlast 2, for making me do a southern accent, and knowing how to do one for a long ass time. Anywho's, so yeah, I'm really enjoying college, not gonna lie, really enjoying it. Oh no, that's too much foundation. I'm really enjoying it, really excited about it, not gonna lie, and I can't wait to continue doing it, because like, this is the furthest I've got in education ever, right? Like, I have never done, I didn't even do my GCSEs, like, I did some, but I never did like the big English and maths ones. I did science, but I didn't get very good science grades, we don't talk about that. But, you know, I did do them, I just didn't get the important ones. So this is the first second education. It's kind of like, it's the Access to Higher Education course, so it's kind of, it's similar to what, like A-levels kind of level, if you know what that is. If you're not from the UK, apologies, but just Google every word that I'm saying that you don't know, and can't read the results. But basically, I'm really enjoying college. So that leads me on to the whole, because I'm in basically every day, or I will be in every day, either I will be in every day, or I will be in every day apart from Mondays. I want to talk about upload schedules. So what you may have noticed is at kind of towards, in June last year, June just gone, I kind of stopped uploading on a Sunday because I was focusing on exams, and it just kind of made sense to do it like that. And I've continued to do that, had Sundays off. So, I will continue to, I'm doing this. I will continue to have Sundays off. So, that'll be my off day to, like, you know, either do editing, do homework, record more, that kind of thing. I don't know. It's just gonna be my day off where I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. Or, you know, I can meet my friends, that kind of thing. Pretty sure some kid outside just told me to shut up. Rude. It's rude. I mean, come on now. I'm recording a video. So, with that in mind, Sunday's always off, but I still want to basically keep to a Monday to Sunday, videos every day schedule, but I'm aware that this course is pretty intensive, so once coursework comes along, some days may go amiss, and if they do, I'm sorry, but in the long run, I'm not making money off of YouTube, really, and I don't really want YouTube to be my job ever anyway, because it's a hobby, it's a fun hobby. If it turned into my job, great, but I don't really want it to. I enjoy doing it for fun, which I know sounds very cliche, and like every YouTuber says, but you know, they're usually making thousands. I'm making, like, on a good day, 2 people a video, you know what I'm saying? So you know, your girl isn't really doing, I do YouTube for fun, primarily. That's why I play games that sometimes aren't relevant or new. I play them to keep in contact with friends, or to just, you know, basically chill out. Which sounds weird considering I basically give myself more work by like having to edit it and stuff afterwards. But I enjoy doing it. So, you know, we all have our own kinks, and I guess mine is giving myself more work when I don't need to. But, you know, it's how I roll. It's how I've always kind of rolled, with the whole, like, oh, do you know what that's worth? Still listening to music, by the way. That's how I've always rolled with the whole, I don't know, I like having things to do. Which I know sounds weird, especially if you knew me back in high school. I was a lazy piece of shit, did nothing. I don't know, if any high school friends I haven't spoken to in years are watching this, how's it going? How's your life been? Hope you're doing great. Are you having kids? Are you getting married? Are you finishing university? Are you starting university? What's your life up to, my friends? What are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, you know, it's one of those things where YouTube, it will still be a main focus for me, but where this course is intensive and I'm gonna have to manage stuff. But you know, there's people on my course that have like 3 kids to get to school, so I'm sure if they can get 3 kids to school, I can manage to get a YouTube video up on a daily basis. Especially if I do pre-recordings on like Sundays, for example. So, with that in mind, what I'm trying to get at is if I miss the occasional upload, I will either notify you on my Twitter, which will be on the screen / link below, or on the community tab here on YouTube, which if you don't use, it is, you go to my channel and it's one of the tabs, I think it's next to playlists. It's kind of in that area. And I think you can get on mobiles now. I think you go to the community tabs on mobile phones and mobile devices like tablets. Because I know at the beginning you couldn't, but I think you can now. I could be wrong, but I have sort of put like the occasional thing up there, and I think people do get the occasional thing. But you know, I'm not sure how many people know about the community tab and what it's really there for. But it's basically what people use Twitter for, to sort of notify people that videos aren't going to be up and that kind of thing. Well, because I just don't. I need to use Twitter more. I need to use Twitter more for what it is. And I don't at the moment. So, you know, your girl is trying. She's trying to do her best. But if things fall behind or whatever, you know, feel free to call me up on it. Be like, Jess, the fuck is the video? Bitch, she said in that video at this timestamp. Like, feel free to do that. Make me accountable. Because otherwise, I'll be a lazy piece of shit. Because the thing is, like I said, I like to keep busy, but I'm also super lazy. so I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it later. Later never comes. So that's kind of what I want YouTube to do. And YouTube, we're still doing Life is Strange 2 and Life is Strange Before the Storm. We're going to finish those. I'm doing stuff with Sam, obviously. I'm doing Bioshock, Shapeshifting Detective, and Monster Problem with Sam. I've mentioned it, I think, in one of the Bioshock videos. Sam has a job now, and sometimes he works nights. So it's hard to kind of schedule that, because it's just, I can't be like, oh, I know you're off today and you worked night all through the night, and you probably need to sleep, but hey, do you want to come record Bioshock with me for 3 hours? Like, that's a bit unreasonable. Considering he doesn't, people that own my videos don't get paid for being in my videos. That's why they're friends, or family members. They're people that I know, who I've kind of sort of been like, hey, do you want to be in this? And they're like, yes, do it. That sounds like fun. So it sounds like fun. So they're doing it. I am still doing this with Sam, but those aren't. Well, they'll probably be more. They're pretty sporadic at the moment because we just need to get in a better schedule, of talking to each other and communicating. Because obviously I'm at school now and he's at work, so it's kind of hard to find time for both of us to be off, / not meeting friends or doing other things, because, you know, both of us do have social lives. Sam's is way more social than mine, but we have them. You know, we each have our own. Bear that in mind. But I want to start doing some more single Let's Play stuff, and there's a Let's Play of a particular game that I've been wanting to do for ages. It's a game which I'm sure like maybe like 1 or 2 of you will know. It's called Silent Hill. I have been wanting to do the Silent Hill franchise since I started my YouTube channel. I've wanted to do Silent Hill since I started the channel, right? That was one of the main reasons why I started the channel, was to do Silent Hill. So, you know, and I feel like I'm at a period in my life where, one, we're coming up to the spookiest season of all, October. You know, it's autumn, I'm at college again, and I don't know why, but Silent Hill really reminds me of college. Take from that what you will. But, you know, I really like Silent Hill. It's my favourite game. I know the most trivia about Silent Hill. I'm trying not to get this in my eye. And failing. But, looks good enough. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in post. Totally crazy. Getting my lady. Man shirts, short skirts. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, so I want to do Silent Hill. But is there anything that you guys specifically want to see, right? Like, I want to buy Cyberpunk when that comes out, so that'll be like I'm assuming a long Let's Play on the channel. Kind of like, whoa, that contour's strong. That's okay. That's what I was going for. we'll be doing that when that comes out, but there's not been a game I'm just like, yes, I'm going to play the shit out of that one, apart from, like, Cyberpunk. I'm really interested in that one, not gonna lie. But, so Silent Hill is one that I want to start, and I want to start a Fallout 3 Let's Play, because obviously we played Fallout 4 on the channel, we played Fallout 76, you guys didn't like it, so I stopped. I would like to go back to that at some point, because I actually enjoyed it. I'm probably, like, one of the minority, like, I'm in the minority for that one, definitely, that actually like Silent Hill. Not Silent Hill, it's because I really want to play it. That like Fallout 76, but it's what it is. How would you guys feel about those things? So Silent Hill, the franchise, so we worked our way through every single game, me giving extensively deep, emotional, and hilarious commentary. How do we feel about that, guys? Do we have a good feeling about that, or like, nah? And I want to do a Fallout 3 Let's Play, and I kind of want to mod Fallout 3, so it looks like, decent and runs decent on computers, because I've heard nowadays it's not the best running thing on computers. I will probably mod it, so that could be like a fun thing about adding mods that you guys could suggest. Because I do know how to mod games, I'm not the best at it. Whoa! Okay, everything almost dropped on the floor. How are we feeling about those games? Like I said, if there's anything that you guys are like, oh, Jess would love this, like even if it's just like a one-off, let me know, because I'm down for trying anything. I'm not made of money, so if it's free, preferably that's better. But like, if it's not too expensive, I could probably afford it, or finagle some kind of money to get it. So, bear that in mind that I'm really poor. So that's kind of like the YouTube side of things of these are the Let's Plays that I want to do. Let me know something that you want to see in particular me play. Is there any games coming out that that have come out recently that you're like, oh, Jess would love that, she needs to play that? Let me know. Drop a comment down below and be like, bitch, play this. I mean, maybe not that aggressive, but I mean, actually not, be more aggressive, because I'm probably more, I was about to say, more like to see it, like I get loads of comments. In the first place, and, I reply to every comment anyway, so, yeah. I mentioned it before my camera really cut off, so I've got to re-mention it again. Toby, my good brother Toby, who's been in basically all the Minecraft stuff that we've done on the channel, and, he was in, it was me and him that played Portal 2 on the channel. So I'm trying to just make sure this kind of looks semi-decent. I'm not doing my best work today, guys, I'll be honest with you. This kind of is subpar for me. So he's gone off to uni. He's gone back to get his master's in mathematics, like a crazy person. But no, in all fairness, he's going back to do his master's for mathematics. Really proud of him. But the thing is, he hasn't taken the microphone, and obviously he's doing his master's, so that's a lot of work. So I'm not expecting him for me to message him like, Toby, hey, do you want to record some Minecraft for me? Because that's not really reasonable, is it now, guys? So Toby's kind of off the board for recording as of right now. Christmas, he said he's up for doing stuff, so look forward to the Christmas build this year. We always have a twist to the Christmas build. So, look forward to that one. So that's kind of where I'm at with YouTube. So, okay, kind of off the back of that, Toby's gone to uni, Sam's at work, my parents are home, but they don't really use the internet. I'm thinking we start streaming again. So, now that these are the days that I was thinking about streaming, to begin with, right? Which would be Thursday and Friday afternoons, and then Saturday, Sunday at some point on those days. I haven't decided completely, and Sunday I still might have my off day, so it might be Saturday, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, how do you guys feel about that? Are they good days to stream? Would you guys be interested in that? It'd be over on Twitch, and I don't know what we would play, but it's more community-based, and I do want to build a community. It's something that I wanted to do this year, and I've just failed at, because I've just been busy, I guess. I've been, dare I say, becoming an adult. Anyway, so, I appreciate you guys still sticking around. I don't know how long you guys have been here. Like, each of you guys, I don't know how long each of you guys have been here. But, thanks for that. Love you guys. So yeah, I want to stream over on Twitch, right? I have a Twitch channel. I'll leave it linked on the screen and down below. So you guys can go over and be like, this is it. I see. Because I don't know, it seems like fun, and I love the idea of it. And yeah, it's something that I've been wanting to expand into for a couple of years now. I've just been really awkward about it, and like, I've had to wait till people have left so I can use the internet, because, me and my brothers are all basically the same person. We all really like video games and playing them and using the internet and watching YouTube videos, so, we all kind of had to share the bandwidth, which you know, you kind of need for live streaming. So we're going to say that's contour and call it a day. Don't question it. It looks fine in real life. On camera, doesn't look the best. I'm almost aware of that. Almost aware of that? I'm aware of that. That's something that I'm dealing with as well. Copyright claims by other YouTubers, which I find really weird. But frankly, like I said, don't really want YouTube to be my job, so I don't really care. It's like whatever. Which I know seems stupid and probably not the best business move, but do I care? Not particularly. That's my whole life at the moment. I used to be really more like strict and like upright and like, yeah, I need to do this by this time and get there 20 minutes before blah, blah, blah. Like I used to have like a stick right up my arse, you know? Oh, I said that very Britishly. Like it used to be like right up there. But I don't anymore. And I guess it's just because I've got older and I'm like, look, I'm an adult. if I can't make it for whatever reason, I can't make it. You know, like I'm sure people aren't going to get like, Jess is banished from the realm. Like, then that's not going to happen. Things like that don't happen anymore. But, yeah, so I want to do some stuff on Twitch, but I will let you know that I'm doing stuff on Twitch, probably a video on my YouTube channel saying I'm live streaming, and I will put it in the community tab, and I will tweet it out. And if you're my friend from Facebook, I will put it on Facebook, and if you're friends with me on Snapchat, I'll do it on Snapchat. So it'll be all those things under the sun that I'll share, that I'll be, like, live streaming. I hate you guys again. Apologies. So, you know, don't worry if you are worried. If you're like, Jess, nobody gives a shit that you're live streaming. My God. You know, with that in mind, let me know what you guys think about those days. What times would you guys want to do? Like, evening ones? I mean, Thursday, Friday would have to be in the afternoon, but it can go, like, afternoon to evening? Or do you want to do, like, sort of, like, afternoon to, like, really late or just for a couple of hours? I don't know. Let me know. Also, I meant to mention this in the YouTube thing. I want to do some other content in YouTube. Land. I obviously want it's going to be like video game related. It's going to be video game related, but basically for Christmas and my birthday, my good brother Toby got me certain cookbooks, which I will pop on screen right now. So he bought me the Fallout cookbook and the Skyrim cookbook, and Sam and me have been talking about doing videos on those for ages. So I figured I want to do some cooking videos this year using the recipes. We obviously won't give out the entire recipe because that would not make sense. Because otherwise, why would people want to buy the actual things? Anyway, so with that in mind, what do you think about cooking videos about making random stuff from like the cookbooks? I think it sounds like fun. Those are weird. I think it sounds like fun. It's something that me and Sam are like really like interested in doing. So, and it might be a case of like for the first video, we kind of decide to do what to do, but then we give you guys the option of what to do after that, so you guys get a say in what goes on in the videos, because I care about you guys. You guys have been there for a while now, I'm sure, possibly, maybe some of you, maybe you just appeared. Oh well. You know, I care about you guys and your opinions and what you guys want to see on the channel. Yes, so I want to do that, and like I said, I would leave some of it up to you guys. Probably the first one wouldn't be, because we kind of have to do, unless I use the community tab and ask you guys what to do. Oh, the highlight, yes bitch. Also, another passion of mine is special effects makeup, which I was going to do today, but I'm not in the mood to take fake blood. Fake blood kind of stains my skin because it's very cheap fake blood that I have. So I'm just like, I've got college tomorrow. I just don't want to deal with the hassle of trying to remove that with like an oil-based remover because your girl is lazy. So I was going to do that today, but I want to do some more fun stuff around not Christmas. I mean, we could do some stuff around Christmas, but I want to do some more fun stuff around Halloween, especially, because if you go over to my Instagram is basically just like special effects makeup and makeup in general, because makeup is a big part of my life too. I like to think of myself as a fairly oxymoron of a person. Like, I would say I'm fairly nerdy and awkward, but also very outgoing and like makeup. And I don't know. I feel like there is people like that out there, but I feel like when I was growing up, there wasn't. So you know, if you are like that, where you do have your moments where you're super girly, but then you also fucking love video games. I'm with you, fam. I'm with you. I got you. Join us here on the BlueFluffyDuck channel. We have good times, and sometimes we cry. If that doesn't sell it to you, I don't know what will. I don't know. I'm really excited about this next part of my life. Really excited about college. Really excited about uni. Really excited about the possibility that guys actually like me now. Because, like, up until boyo, I was convinced that I would die alone with 50 cats and I would get eaten by the cats because nobody would care that I had died, you know? Like, that's kind of where my mind was. So, you know, guys kind of, I think, maybe find me attractive. Dare I say. So that's exciting. And, you know, I'm excited to kind of start that next sort of steppy journey moment place in my life. And like I said before, friends, out there that have helped me out recently. You guys are lovely. I love you. You're my best friends, my best pals. Love you all to bits. And boyo, thanks for the memories. Don't ghost girls. And I swear to God, if you delete my save, I'll punch you in the face. Summing up, TLDR-ing everything. I want to live stream on Twitch. I want to do cooking videos. I want to do some more fun videos, do makeup on the channel. And yeah, let me finish off my makeup and I will come back and do a proper sign-off, I think. I feel like something I've meaning to tell you guys and I've forgotten. Can you imagine if I was like, oh, I'm pregnant? I'm not, don't worry. But can you imagine if I was like, surprise, bitches, I'm not, so don't worry, don't have a heart attack. Because I'm sure some family members are out there. Don't die. I'm not going to have a baby anytime soon. If one comes along, sure, but like, your girl is single and has been for a long time, so it's fine, I'm sure nothing's going to happen. So yeah, I'm almost done. Might as well stay, guys. So how have you guys been? Let me know. How have you been? What do you guys want to see on the channel? Is there anything in particular that you guys are like, Jess would die? Or like, Jess would love this? I know that Devon has had a couple of ideas of games that she wants to play on the channel, and I'm so down for them because they're games that I was thinking about playing with her, so it was just like fucking perfect timing. We're gonna call those eyebrows a day because they kind of look like eyebrows. We're gonna say the eyebrows. Boop, 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 boop. So, yeah, let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see, want to do, want to play games. Is there anything, like, do you want more lifey kind of videos? I don't know if you guys like this kind of chit-chatty style video that I'm doing right now. You guys might hate it, be like, Jess, just do a normal update video like a normal gaming YouTuber. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about my life at the moment. Really, really excited. You know, I'm finally back on track. I feel like I'm finally where I'm meant to be at the age of 21. Oh no, I feel like I'm finally at the age where I'm meant to be at 21. You know, like, YouTube's really fun. Games are amazing. My friends are really solidly good friends. I'm way more confident than I was. And, yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm in a really good place. So, you know, if you guys were worried about me at all, don't be, because I'm not. Don't be, because you don't have to be. I'm in a good place. And I hope you guys are too. Like I said, let me know. I want to know how you guys are doing at home. My hair looks like a mess, but we're going to just roll with it because I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Let me put my glasses so I can shake about you properly. Bitch can see again. Oh, yes. Yes, queen. I'm going to have to edit this, and it's like been about an hour. Yay. And this will be tonight's video as well, so if it's late, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys want to see. Cooking videos. I really want to do those, so if you're really excited about those, let me know, because I really want to do them, not gonna lie. Whether with Sam, whether with Devon, by myself, I don't know, we'll figure something out where it's like all of us, or some of us, or just me cooking maybe for Sam when he gets in and be like, Sam, try my food. And yeah, if you want more like these kind of videos where I sit down and chat to you about some random stuff, because I could tell you some stories if you really want to. Like, I've got some stories. Like, I've got the whole drunken night recently, and that is a story and a half. So we could do that. You know, and I'm sure by the time I next decide to do one of these, I would have more stories. So, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this update, weird cat-like thing video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, favourite, subscribe, and share, because sharing is caring. But don't forget about sharing anything, so I don't enjoy it. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you for normal uploads fairly soon. And I will announce live streaming when that comes up. It'll be in the next couple of weeks. I need to get my timetable schedule sorted and situated and properly cemented these days of what I'm going to be in at these times. So once I've got that done, I'll let you know. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great year, and I hope you the best for the future. And I hope you guys hope the same for me, because otherwise that's just rude, because like, come on guys. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of, I think it's The Sims next that will come out. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Hey.